Sara from AverageBetty here with Los Angeles Times Test Kitchen Director Noelle Carter, a host of Sunday Brunch and Barbecue at Los Angeles Times The Taste. Los Angeles Times is a daily newspaper published in Los Angeles, California since 1881. The LA Times Test Kitchen is one of only a handful of newspaper test kitchens in the country.
Welcome to the Test Kitchen.
Thank you so much for having me. It's like a family reunion every year.
Exactly. And so, well, now that you're here, you're gonna cook, right?
Yes, of course. What are we making?
Okay, we're making roasted potato salad. Actually, really, it's bacon roasted potato salad. Just a little bacon. Okay, so I've got 4 pounds of potatoes here. They are small new potatoes, and I don't know if they're from Idaho or not, but we were just talking about the volcanic soil in Idaho and how that makes the best potatoes. So I hope these potatoes are up to par.
Yes, they look beautiful, so I'm just gonna say yes, they are.
You can see there aren't that many ingredients that go into the salad, but capers are the key.
Yeah.
Which, it's like you get this little burst of like bright flavor. So you'll see when it comes together. It's a fun salad. And I'm just gonna start cutting these little guys up. Smaller ones, I may just cut in half. If they're a little larger, I'll probably quarter them. What I'm gonna do is toss the potatoes with about 3 tablespoons of olive oil, about 3 cloves of garlic. It's about 3/4 of a teaspoon of garlic. We'll want a teaspoon of salt. And then I like a little extra pepper. And then I'm gonna toss this all together. Whatever you can do with your hands, the more you can feel what you're cooking. Could you hand me the tray?
Yes, indeed.
Awesome.
I can do that.
I've got it lined with foil because if I can minimize the mess and the cleanup.
Excellent.
So let's go ahead and put them in the test kitchen oven. Okay, so now we're gonna start on the bacon. And I've only got a pound here, but if you feel like you need to bump it up to 1.5 pounds or 2 pounds.
I love that you say only a pound of bacon.
It's just a pound. So I'm gonna cut it into strips.
Bacon and brunch. That's
bacon and brunch.
Yes, and barbecue for that matter.
It's gonna be awesome. We've got a great lineup. I'm hosting with our food editor, Amy Scattergood.
Yes.
And our guest host is Karina Weibel from Canalay. Great, amazing chef, so talented. She's wonderful. The lineup includes Roy Choi.
Yes.
I mean, you can't go wrong with that.
No.
Neil Straughter, Big Mista's Barbecue.
Yes.
I mean, does barbecue get any better? Okay, so we're good to go with that.
It's really a dream come true to cook bacon in the LA Times Test Kitchen.
Is there any sound that's better than that sound?
No.
That bacon looks incredible.
There you are.
Okay, so we've got
Bacon.
all this bacon goodness. Okay, so we've got our roasted potatoes, and I'm gonna let these
Perfection.
cool, and we're gonna start making our dressing. So I've got about a cup of mayonnaise, 3 tablespoons of whole grain Dijon. We've got about a tablespoon of red wine vinegar. You're gonna have the richness from the bacon, and the potatoes are so heavy, and so you want something to just brighten it. And then I'm gonna season it with a 1/2 teaspoon salt.
You're in a test kitchen when it's a 1/2 teaspoon of salt and not just...
After testing the recipe a few times before we ran it, we decided that's the magic number.
Okay.
So, and you know what? You see all these TV chefs and it's like they can do everything a little of this, a little of that. Sorry, sometimes you just gotta break out the measuring spoons.
Yeah.
So I just wanna be accurate, especially with the salt. Don't wanna screw that up. So I'm gonna dump these. That's a technical term.
I think I need to be technical and just
you gotta try it to make sure it tastes okay. Try as you go.
That little tiny bit of garlic.
Just a little garlic. Okay, and I am going to toss in the dressing.
Bring on the bacon.
Add the bacon. And then I have a 1/2 of a red onion that I thinly sliced lengthwise. The capers, I'm telling you, make all the difference in the world. I'm gonna put this in a serving bowl and then we'll have to try some.
Yes.
Awesome.
My favorite part.
Okay.
Wow, that's gorgeous, Noelle.
Thank you.
So what do you typically like to serve this with? I mean, any kind of barbecue.
Any kind of barbecue. I'll do ribs. I love doing Santa Maria style tri-tip.
Oh.
Slow cooked brisket. Thank you.
For you, my dear.
Thank you very much.
This is so delicious. The mustard in there and the heartiness of the bacon and the little bit of caper. That is just, it's making every taste receptor in my mouth explode.
Thank you.
Yes. Noelle, thank you so much for having me here today.
Well, thank you so much for coming back to the Test Kitchen, and I can't wait to have you back again. And I can't wait to see you at the Taste.
We always have a blast at the Taste, Sunday brunch and barbecue over Labor Day weekend.
It's gonna be fun.
Yes, indeed. See you there.